Season 3 is bringing a whole new energy in my team.
Galaxy Opals are game changers, and I'm also feeling big respect for a perennial favorite, the Admiral, David Robinson. Big time strength and a double-double machine, level 40.
And you'll be catching and shooting right from the jump with Evo Klay Thompson. Ready to sink shots and make the move from Ruby to Amethyst.
Another former Warrior and King.
Coming up next, the Timberwolves taking on the Lakers. For the Timberwolves, it's a battle between teams with championship DNA. They will have the home crowd behind them in what is sure to be a clash of titans. Lakers, Timberwolves. Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The guard spots filled by Russell and Reeves. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 spot. And for Minnesota, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Conley. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Randall in at the 4. And looking at tonight's contest, Coach, why are both teams so good rebounding?
Well, I'd like to say it's great coaching, Kevin. You know, I always give those guys credit. But in reality, both teams do have a philosophy to go after the ball, and both these teams have tough, active people who are committed to getting as many extra possessions as they possibly can.
And you can't win in this league unless you can rebound, right?
Well, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. You've got to be able to keep the other team off the glass. At the offensive end, it sort of varies from team to team.
Inside. Outside for Randall. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, Anthony Davis.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. On defense, the Timberwolves. Lets the 3 fly. That shot misses. And Randall has got the ball here for Minnesota. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
First free throw is good.
You know, one thing you have to admire about Randall is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
And here's Los Angeles. Trying to get open is Davis. Russell, no good. Randall with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Randall passes to Conley. Back to Randall. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
And Davis throws it down.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here's Conley. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Over Russell. Conley's shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
Back to Conley. And Davis sends it back.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. Now, LeBron always #1 on the scouting report. Coach said on top of being a physically dominant player, he's like an extra coach on the court, able to control the game with his basketball IQ alone. Kevin, a big challenge to handle the mental challenge of LeBron James. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David.
And he'll get a head of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
Passes to Gobert. No good on that one. Great D that time from Davis. Russell left side. Davis kicks to Hachimura. Shoots over McDaniel. And there's another one for the Lakers.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Randall. Fires the three. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. James. He shoots again. Hachimura the pass to LeBron. And here's Reeves outside. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Outside. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 15-6 run. A nice shot by LeBron.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
The pass to Conley. Here's Gobert. Offensive rebound. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for LeBron. Reddish comes in for Rui Hachimura. Christie's checked in for Austin Reeves. And it's Gabe Vincent in for D'Angelo Russell. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Timberwolves trail by 15. Pass to Shannon. They could use a bucket. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. It's Davis on the wing. From outside the arc, Gillingham with the rebound. And so it's Minnesota with it. Over in the corner, McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Davis with it. To the wing right side. Jacks up a 3. And so it's Los Angeles finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back right. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Lakers leading by 15. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Also, Dillingham out there. And it's Garza in at center. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Jazz in Delta Center. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Poked away. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And the Lakers turn over again.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Hey guys, arguably the most exciting move on draft night was the Wolves trading up to acquire Rob Dillingham with the number 8 pick. Dillingham is known as the top shot creator in this rookie class, but defense has been something to keep an eye on. So where better to go than an elite defensive team that needed just another player to take them over the top offensively. The Wolves look at Rob Dillingham as a potential point guard of the future to replace Mike Conley Jr., guys.
Yes, a big test. Hey, Shams, thank you very much.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Minnesota.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Here's Garza. It's blocked. Pass to Christie. Down low. Here's Connect. Rebound, Minnesota. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
And they brought the energy. I thought played well, but both teams really put on a great show. Unfortunately, someone had to lose.
Yeah, that was two very evenly matched teams. But in the end, it came down to who executed better down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, Alexander Walker hasn't made one yet. Over Reddish. It's rebounded by Koloko. Lakers leading by 6. To the paint. Lakers working the ball around now. Puts up a 3. Minnesota making a switch. Gobert's checking. And then for Los Angeles, Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Connect. And James subbed in for Vincent. The pass to Alexander Walker. To the inside. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. And then on Friday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with. But I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Here's Christie. Back to James. A three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 6. In the corner, Dillingham with it. Bangs home the trifecta. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. There's some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting it faded for the screening. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Reddish. Drills the three-pointer. Reddish has got his first 3 points of the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
DiVincenzo passes to Gobert.
Yeah, nice timing on the pick and roll. Gobert finishing the job.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Reeves the pass to Russell. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Conley with it, defended by Reeves. Conley kicks to McDaniels. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Lakers in the lead. Reeves the pass to Hayes. LeBron James on the wing. Here's the three. James connects from deep.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
Up top, Gobert. Back to Conley. Lays it up off the glass. Conley's got his first points in this one.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Russell on the wing. Reeves. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 3.
Well, you can't sleep on McDaniels' athleticism if you're the defense. At 6'9", he can absolutely hammer it home.
Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Hachimura's got 5 points so far.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row. You can talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And here's James outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Los Angeles on top, leading by just 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So, we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. So it was a big-time first quarter from Anthony Davis. He had 10 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 blocks. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
It's always a positive sign to see assist numbers like this. They're moving the rock with ease and keeping each other happy. It's a brand of unselfish basketball that's fun to watch.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
Well, a lot of their points came in transition.
And that'll...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, now that he's established that defensive presence, guys think twice before challenging him.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. So the Lakers 5 right now. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Then it's Russell. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Koloko in at the 5.
Dangerous from the perimeter. LeBron is definitely a threat from that corner.
Alexander Walker passes to Conley. And it's in there. Conley's got his second bucket tonight.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Davis kicks to Russell. Over Conley. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And you got to give it to Russell. A hand in his face, stays calm, never flinches.
And here is Conley. Pass to Randall. McDaniels with the ball. Stolen by Reeves. To the middle. Kicks it out to James. Lets it fly. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed. Davis has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And you know James isn't thinking twice about that shot. He knows he has the green light.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Gobert.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
Then I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you. Even now, Stan in his late 30s, Mike Conley still able to perform at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, his father was a gold medalist in track and field. So even as Mike Jr. has maybe lost a step, he's still able to compete athletically.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Mars is checked in, and Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley.
Watching Davis run up for very light on his feet for a big fella.
Minnesota calls timeout. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Connect, he's checked in for Los Angeles. McDaniels in the post. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Inside. Here's the dish to LeBron. For the 3. They grab their own miss. Out to the right wing. Pass to Connect. From past the arc.